G'day fellow Christians of the Internet, this is your online ambassador of Black Mask, Dragonius. I just want to make a bit of a quick statement regarding my last video about two being banned from performing at Anthrocon. I know for a fact being is that yes, there's some things that I put on there, but yet I failed to mention some other things there because with the sources and that I made regarding that what's leading to this video is that are not really that much reliable to put out as actual information, because the thing about it is that some of the sources that I have used are pretty much biased because of some various case, but it's not that biased. And to his most recent video or the video before it, you know, because because the thing about it is that if I were to make a video with information, I would like to before I get it out there, I just like to have the information more verified before, you know, because I don't want to mislead anyone. You know, I don't want to be like the Youngin and that, but like I said, you know, I'm merely on YouTube to entertain, not to put some reliable sources in that. So if I tend to mislead you on that, I'm very sorry, okay? But like I said, that video before was made after Tu's announcement of not performing at Anthrocon, and it was released after Tu's official statement to the board of directors of Anthrocon, which is an open letter to the board of directors of Anthrocon. In his latest video, I'll just have the link down in the description below. So yeah, I just like to, you know, look at things more closely. So that's just out of the way. So I'm sorry for that. So first and foremost, right, I said some things about the SJW community is mainly of who to blame, other group of people, of who to blame what for not performing at Anthrocon. Now I know for sure that I have no real thing against the SJW people, because, you know, they really, I mean, I really do like their work, you know, with the you know, of some of the things that they were fighting for, which is equal human rights, you know, and I respect that with the of what the SJWs do. But the only reason why I automatically assumed with the SJW is the main reason for this is because there's some that tend to whinge on some minor trivial things, you know, that has nothing to do with the mistreatment of such and such thing that they fight for, you know, because I automatically assumed that with the artwork of Tu's persona dressing up as a Nazi, I thought that would be what sets the SJWs off. But even though that, yes, it is on purpose, but I'm not suspecting Two as being racist. You know, he just did that to do a piss take of the Nazi Germans in his tour of Germany. And what I just showed you is a DVD cover to his comedy show in Germany. So that's out of the way. So really, partially, the SJWs ain't that much the main reason that did it. You see, the other reason why that the board of directors of Anthrocon also kicking Two out from the main stage is that from his latest video, he said that he's not getting that much. He doesn't seem to attract that much people to the main stage of his show. You know, Anthrocon, the board of directors of Anthrocon mainly wanted to have the full seating capacity to each show. You know, and Two apparently failed to meet those requirements of the crowd capacity because it didn't seem to attract that much crowd. So it has nothing to do with the SJWs with that, because like I said again, I'm just seeing that in a main perspective, because like I said before, that ever since ECW became non-existent, that for the tourism of Pittsburgh, the city of Pittsburgh relies on Anthrocon to for the tourism thing, because you got to realize a lot of people from around the US and around the world go to turns up at Anthrocon normally. You know, it doesn't really. It's not that much of a small convention like. You know, it's one of those big things. So I think that Anthrocon is contributing to the tourism of Pittsburgh. So I don't tend to blame the entirely on the board of directors of Anthrocon for going with that decision, because it's all to do with the tourism of Pittsburgh. Because, you know, I can't really imagine what Pittsburgh has compared to what other cities around the world have. You know, I haven't been to Pittsburgh myself, so I'm not saying that I have no opinion on the city itself whatsoever. So I know for sure that it is a business, but same as tourism. You know, that is how cities get their money. It's mainly from tourism. And it doesn't matter if what is the main contributor to the economy. But I'm not going to go. But I'm not going to go that much in detail as well. So what I'm saying is that even though that the SJWs are part of the reason why of the board of directors voted against to having a show at Anthrocon, I'm just saying that they're not entirely the reason. It is just that purely the board of directors, it's just with the attendance to his shows during Anthrocon, that could be the reason as well. So even though that, yes, I am shocked, but I think that's the only reason why Anthrocon is becoming more of a business than a convention. Also, another thing that I wanted to point out is that in the last video, I said something about that you can have photos taken with the Ranting Griffon because he is going to Anthrocon. Well, I hate to hate to mislead you. I hate to give you a false sense of hope. You know, right? Actually, back to that. Please do not boycott Anthrocon because of that. Because that is what they're doing. That is what really is best for the city of Pino. So I don't really blame the board of directors doing that sort of thing. You know, but even though I have that I'm against how they're running Anthrocon and that, but it's just, you know, what can you do? Secondly, I said in my last video that 2 is going to Anthrocon regardless of his shows being cancelled or no longer in the Anthrocon program. Now the thing about it is that yes, I tend to mislead you on that, but I really hate to disappoint you all. But by what 2 said in his last videos, that's no longer a case. That is just wiped off the record. Because he said that because of this, he ain't going to Anthrocon this year. But he's going to miss it. He decides to miss out on Anthrocon because he chose to. Not because he's banned completely from the convention, but he chose not to go. I know it's a kick. I know that it's heartbreaking. I know that kind of thing. So about this, you can have photos taken of 2, whatever. I'm sorry, but he's not going. Plain and simple. Even though that he said that Anthrocon is his home convention, he enjoys being in Anthrocon, but because of what the board of directors, besides Uncle Kagi, decide, he just doesn't see any use for it to go. It has nothing to do against the furry fandom. You know, he's always been a furry. He always will be a furry. It's not him being out of the furry fandom altogether. It's just the way it is. Yeah, just like that. So anyway, so tell me still, what do you think about the matter? Do you think that my sources are really reliable on enough to inform you all? Or is it the fact being is that, you know, do I need a lot of work in getting some sources out there? Because I'm trying to make this as unbiased as I possibly can. You know, I just wanted to make, because you got to realize, I'm not being on YouTube. I'm not making videos on YouTube to get the facts out there. You know, to get the news out there. That's not what my channel is about. The only reason why I make this channel on YouTube is to entertain you all. So but I'm just so sorry. Like purely, that's it. That's just about it. So anyway, tell me. So please in the comment section, tell me if I'm doing good with the information about it in the below, and still you're more than welcome to comment what's your opinion in all of this as well. I just want to know, because I wanted to improve my channel a lot. So anyway, enough said. If you think that I'm doing well, please click on that like button. Please share this with your friends or your family or whoever. And if you do like some of my content on my videos, even no matter how unreliable that they are, please give me please click on the subscribe button and also the notification thing on the video below. If you want to check out my Furry Affinity and my Furry Network, as well as my Twitter, which I will respond to your tweets, it is on the description below. If you want to check me on PSN, it is Bruzo21. Same as if you want to have a look for me within the reaches of Temrio in Elder Scrolls Online. Anyway, this is your online ambassador of Black Moss, Bruzo Argonian, saying, I love you, you matter, and as always, may the East guide you all. Bye for now.